Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a pretty interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want today's full show before it comes out, it's streaming for free on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. We have that pinned in the comment section below. Let me get into this topic here, and I want to continue on a little bit with this. Now, some people have pegged me as a Ben Simmons hater. I don't really believe so. I believe that I'm calling it exactly how I see it. A lot of the stats that I talk about with Ben Simmons, people act like as if I'm making them up. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm actually telling you what I see, right? Ben Simmons, when he came into the NBA, he was one of these players that was being compared to LeBron James. And if you're being compared to LeBron James, you know you're going to end up being a damn good player, right? I mean, LeBron James. And when Ben Simmons came into the NBA, he showed flashes of greatness. He was very, very quick for his size. He was fast. He had great length. He was strong. He had great court vision. He could run the floor. He could finish very strong at the rim. And he could really run a show and run an offense. But what happened? As the years went on, we began to see Ben Simmons' game begin to plateau. We started noticing that he wasn't adding other aspects in his game. He wasn't improving his free throw shooting. He wasn't improving his perimeter shooting. He just wasn't maximizing his opportunities. And Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe, said, if he doesn't improve his basketball game, he will regret it. That's what Kobe said. Now, some people say, when I talk about this, they say I don't understand basketball. There are people that are going to say Kobe Bryant doesn't understand basketball. It's to that extent. So what happened? I was recently listening to an interview with Montrezl Harrell on Football Sports with Gilbert Arenas, and the topic was brought up of Ben Simmons. And Montrezl Harrell began to basically expose all of the deficiencies in Ben Simmons' game and really expose what NBA players and NBA teams really feel when they're playing against Ben Simmons. But before we even get into that, this video is brought to you by our brand new sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app with over 28 million downloads. There are more than 70,000 events every single day on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. And with the NFL and NBA season in full swing, SeatGeek has your tickets to every game. Now, here's the best part and the reason I absolutely love SeatGeek. They put all the tickets across the web in one place to make sure you are getting a good deal. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by the buyer's guarantee, and SeatGeek is the only site that lets you return your tickets ahead of the event. And we have great news for you because we got you guys a really, really good deal. Use code DreamersPro for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code DreamersPro. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. And remember, when you try SeatGeek by using the link in the description below, just know that you're helping this channel. So what we want to do is want to play exactly what Montrezl Harrell had to say about Ben Simmons, and then we're going to come back and continue on with the show. Take a listen to what he had to say here.
I don't understand why with Ben and Joel, I was like, why are y'all just pick and rolling the shit, everybody? Who's gonna guard the pick and roll with you two?
Cause man, at the same time, you gotta take something off that Gil. You talking about pick and roll with, he ain't going to score. Boy ain't looking at the rim.
I know, but it's.
So even if we
gonna do sag it. That pick and roll is so low. Like I'm doing the pick and roll below the free throw line.
What are we sagging for? First of all, if you come off that thing, and even if I go under, do whatever you want behind it. Do whatever, you still coming to me. Mm-hmm. Try and run me over. So he come out that pick and roll, even depending on how low it is and shit like that, yeah, we can tap it, he can go under, or if we switch it or whatever.
We got Joel back, boom, on someone like, it depends on who's guarding Ben. A guard?
No.
Who's guarding Ben?
When they keep it regular, 4.
Oh, yeah, was keeping a regular 4 on
3-4.
Man, you supposed to be
3-4.
All that.
We're not putting no guards on that for what? Just because he's bringing the ball up the court, man. Beat it.
Yeah, beat it. See, that's why, man.
Beat it.
I had to be his coach, man. You gonna take go 3 for 35, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Beat it. He bringing the ball up the court is different from a Giannis bringing the ball up the court now.
Because he trying.
Freak bringing the ball up the court. Okay, now we might throw it like, you feel me, like a. We might throw straight deep. We'll throw a tuck on them. You feel me? Somebody short them. We throw. Now they'll probably throw a Drew Holiday on. You feel me? John is switching. You feel me? Make them pick it up and really have to use the package size. But Ben, man, no disrespect to nobody, but I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. We ain't even picking them up for a court. We're gonna let them go ahead and bring it up cost half, and then whatever you do from there, you're gonna make yourself smaller because 9 times out of 10, bro, you ain't gonna really shoot the ball. Like, you're just trying to facilitate.
And that's
like, you trying to pass the ball 85 to 90% of the time you got it, my boy. What? You ain't hurting us.
That's what I said. People don't understand. Like, you can't like
if he comes off and turns the corner at least 4 or 5 times and go try to dunk it. Try to dunk it. Now that's a different coverage for us. Cause now you got to switch and you got to be on your toes, or he might run around you, or like. But when you coming off wild, or you coming off and just throwing it back or something, man, that's the easiest coverage. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know, so my general manager, he played for the Knicks, Grunfeld. He told me something that I just never processed early in my career, and you know, I was debating like what kind of point guard I need to be, and he was like, listen. If you have the ball 10 times, try to score 10 times. If they stop you from scoring and you can't score, you make the pass.
Sure.
Right? And he says, think about what I'm saying. If you're going in there and they literally stop you,
right,
how many people are open?
Right.
Right? Now, if they stop you 10 times in a game, you drove 90 times and they stopped you 10 times, that's 10 open passes. If they're shooting 60% out of the group, that's 6 assists.
Right.
Right? He said, you sitting there trying to be a passer,
it's hurting.
This guy's a shooter. Yeah. He's not a creator, so he's not open, right? Because who got him open? Your offense. So when you look at the most aggressive players, right? Think about the people who are leading the NBA. In reality, they're called ball hogs, right? Russell, lead the league in assists, right? Trae Young, lead the league in assists, right? Your 3 top assist players every year are the ones you're calling ball hogs.
Right.
But they're actually the best passers because they're just aggressive.
Right.
Being a passer is different than being a playmaker. You want to be playmakers.
Sure.
Right now, Ben Simmons has been a passer when he needs to be a playmaker.
So you heard what Montrezl Harrell had to say. Now, going into this season, Ben Simmons said that he was going to be looking to make a major improvement in his basketball game. As we speak right now, let's look at the standings in the East. The Nets are currently the 6th seed in the East, so they're a 500 team. They're 3-3. Let's look at Ben Simmons' numbers from last year. Last year, Ben Simmons put up 6.9 points per game, 56% shooting from the field. Let's say 57. 0% from the free throw line, from the 3. 43.9% from the free throw line, getting you 6.3 rebounds, 6.1 assists per game, only 2 turnovers and 1.3 steals. This season, in 31 minutes, he's scoring 7.4 points per game on 54.5% shooting, 0% from the 3, 25% from the free throw line. 25%. Good Lord. Somebody getting paid over $20 million to make 25% of his free throws. He's getting you 10 rebounds a game, so that's up by 4, which is good. His assists are also up by 7.2. Only 2.8 turnovers, but a little bit up from last year, and 0.6 in steals. Listen, the fact of the matter is this: Ben Simmons should be able to put up better numbers than this. Even on the year he had a decline in Philly, he was averaging 14 a game. Ben Simmons should be averaging between 13 and 15 points per game. And he should be shooting at least 65% from the free throw line if he worked on his free throws. Ben Simmons is wasting everybody's time. Now, the Brooklyn Nets are doing fine, but I think what Montrezl Harrell described about Ben Simmons is exactly what NBA teams think about him. And for the people saying that Ben Simmons doesn't need to shoot, your stupidity has just been exposed. Because when he's aggressive and teams feel like he's going to be a threat to score, he turns into a playmaker. But nevertheless, there are people that say they know basketball. They could coach NBA teams. They are better coaches than Red Auerbach. They were playing in the NBA. They'll tell you they know more about basketball. So forget about me. Montrezl Harrell doesn't know. Kobe doesn't know. Man, y'all better stop playing. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you guys on the next show. Peace.